Hello, Raleigh. Welcome once again to your backyard edition of Fine Arts. I am Robert Court's man of leisure and local art enthusiast. It is my delight today to have Georges LeChevallier. Would you like to correct my pronunciation?
No, c'est magnifique.
Oh, thank you. I only speak one language. He's a polyglot. What chance do I have? But we are here today at the United Arts Council with George, who is an international artist, but has a special exhibit here today at the United Arts Council. George, would you tell us a little bit about it, please?
Well, this exhibit has 9 paintings, and they're all based on local chefs. I talked to different chefs, and I asked them what is their favorite dish or what dish changed their lives. And based on their answers, I would research the dish, and then I would create paintings in what I call visual gastronomy or molecular gastronomy. And what it is, I deconstruct the painting into basic colors, just basic shapes, inspired by the dish.
Awesome. So it's really local, right?
Very local. I believe that Raleigh is at a point of change. And what I mean by this, the grass is always greener somewhere. And for many years, we always thought of big cities like New York or Los Angeles as cities that we need to follow. But in the last few years, I think Raleigh is carving a great path. I think there's great artists, great TV shows, great interviewers, and again, we're doing something really special.
I have really enjoyed seeing the arts pop up. I was a little worried when all this development came through that it would not support the local arts, but I see it thriving in a way that it hasn't before.
Yeah, and something that I like a lot that it's happening, we have a great mural project going on, and there's a lot of great young muralists making really, really special work on the city. We also have great painters, and we also have great sculptors and great architects. So I think we're like in a really, really good place.
It is very exciting. If our viewers wanted to know a little bit more about how to get in touch with you, how would they do that?
Well, my website is glcart.com, glcart, or glcart.
So, nice.
Yeah. Or you can shout out loud or put a back signal, and
right.
I usually show up.
Mine's the court signal. That being said, what do you think the city can look forward to in the coming months and years as far as art?
As far as art, I think with the Art Museum, which again is a nation-leading museum, I think the city can look more for, again, I'm a big fan of the murals. I think like we can do something really special and more art exhibits. We have, the beauty about Raleigh is that we have a combination of local artists, we have a combination of artists from the big cities in the United States, and we have a combination of international artists. And it's great because we're learning from each other. New York became a great place for the arts in the 1940s because of World War II. You had European artists, you have different artists showing up in New York City. What's happening in Raleigh right now is very similar. We're having all these great people coming up here, and unlike New York City, there's no economical pressures. New York City is extremely expensive, and Los Angeles and Chicago is extremely expensive. So if you're an artist there, you're held back by economics. Raleigh is still inexpensive enough that you can come in, you can try different things, you can do a lot of things, and that's how great art is created, when there's no economical backlash.
Right, they have the time that it takes to really do it right.
Yeah.
So as I've been saying for years, Raleigh, great local, national, international artists are all right here, where? In your backyard.